One of the most well-known urban legends is the Boogeyman. We've heard it in film, games, and creepypastas. It's overly known as your typical late-night bedtime story to keep you awake at night. Does he really crawl out of your closet after performing the appropriate ritual? Or are those that claim to have seen him full of it? It's about time we put the Boogeyman to the test and see if we can bury the Wishmaker permanently. It's interesting that the Boogeyman dates back to before the 15th century. Children were told if they misbehaved, the folkloric monster will come for them. The name Boogie came from Middle English, describing something that's a frightening spectre. What's fascinating is the Boogeyman comes in all different forms, depending what country you're in. Within Brazilian folklore, it's a female humanoid alligator. In Germany, it's a gnome, ghost, or devil. Maybe if you're in Quebec and French Canada, the Boogeyman is referred to as the 7 o'clock man. Children had to be in bed by 7 or Mr. 7 o'clock would come for them. Because of this, all these folklores have morphed into what we know today, as the world communicates now more than ever. I did huge amounts of research in an attempt to discover where on earth this being came from, but unfortunately, there isn't much out there. Some tales talk of a corrupt priest who preyed upon children by tricking parents into giving them up so he could punish them. Other origins came from Southeast Asia, where there was a tale of pirates known as the Boogies, or Bouganese pirates. The ruthless group had cannibalistic hunger and terrorized sailors from the British East India Company and the Dutch East India Company. These European sailors who survived then returned shaking in fear of the Boogeymen. In reality today, the Boogeyman doesn't have any specific appearance. Rather, it changes its look to cater to the vulnerabilities of the person it's preying on. He's known to hide under beds, closets, or whatever dark space within your room that he can morph himself into a physical form, leading to the child or summoner's ultimate demise. The Boogeyman will usually prey upon unsuspecting children, but it can be apparently summoned by anyone that knows how. Now we know the majority of the origins behind Boogeyman. So let's do this so-called ritual that summons him. What will we find, we wonder? Will he appear and grant us our one desired wish? Maybe, just maybe, he will slaughter us both in our own bed. Or is this entity actually a fabrication of our imagination? What are you still hanging around here for? We got the ritual to do, let's go! What, you're not going to stand up here and join me in this awesomeness of onesiness?
No, I'm not. I'm honestly not.
Come on, mate. You gotta show off that beautiful unicorn. Camera's over here, buddy.
Oh, okay. Hi, guys.
So, for the Boogeyman ritual, we don't actually need a whole lot of equipment. The first piece of equipment, me and Levi are actually wearing, we need our pajamas, and yes, you've just sorted us out, you've discovered the truth. We both sleep in our onesies at night, so these are our PJs. Okay, we also needed 3 candles with B carved into it. Don't know why this is a thing, but I'll show you. It is carved in there. It's, I don't know if it's going to show up properly on the camera. And we've just used a bit of nail polish to fill in that B there. So it does say that the person that lights these 3 candles is technically playing the game. So we have to light these candles together. Alright, come on, man. Let's get these lit. Lit, bro. It's lit, bro. Alright, get this one together. Oh, teamwork. Look at this, bro. Next part is you gotta open the door ajar. You're meant to have a closet, it says, but it can be any kind of dark room or dark space you can leave ajar. So we need to like open that.
Wow, handle.
Something there already, what? So you can open it about there, and it just kind of leaves a gap. So, you know, the Boogeyman can peer in and stare at us in our bed, which isn't creepy at all.
Yeah,
because apparently this is meant to happen with children. Yeah, the Boogeyman's main victims are children. Very interesting, isn't it? We're gonna turn off all our lights, and then we're gonna jump into the bed together, and okay, let's get on with it. Oh yeah, we're going handheld mode. We need to turn these lights out. Let's go. Alright, Levi, next challenge is getting into the bed together, mate. Oh, well, you're keen. We kind of need to get under the blanket, my dude, so.
I thought I was taking a nap and you were going to do your own thing.
This is actually Levi's bed. This is
Time for bedtime story?
Bedtime story? What? No. I don't know if we've ever shared a bed together before.
This is getting a bit closer and a bit personal.
Don't worry about it. This is freaking awkward, man.
This is...
We need to do our little chant, so we can be out of the blankets a little bit, and then once we've done our chant, we have to get fully under the blanket, which is...
This is really freaking weird, mate, like...
It's okay. It's all part of the ritual of the Boogeyman. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Boogeyman, creator of fear, I am not afraid. Boogeyman, king of darkness, bring me the dark. Boogeyman, Boogeyman, I invite you in. Alright, now we need to get under the blankets. It's time. We have to. Time to get under the blankets. This is not awkward. Alright, how you feeling?
Very close and very personal.
We've just stayed under this blanket for over 15 minutes.
Mate, we're going to suffocate. It is already getting seriously hot under here.
Do you think picking onesies was a bad idea? What we're going to do, guys, is the stopwatch is failing, so we're going to do a time check for all of you so you know exactly what the time is. It says 1:12 AM. I'm just going to hit the refresh. There you go, so you guys know it's actually 1:12 in the morning. The time that we have to do the next chant is, can you do the math? 15 minutes from now?
1:27.
Like, so you're a quick math, and you just know what you're saying.
Because I've got knowledge in my brain.
See if we can hear any noises. Can you hear anything?
I can hear you talking.
Okay, I better shut up.
Yeah, can you hear that? It's like a faint growling noise.
Get out of here.
No, actual.
Shh. That's just creaking of the walls.
No,
What are you hearing?
it's like a...
Probably a dog outside.
Probably.
My hearing's not that good, man. See if you can just listen out for like anything. Like, what can you hear?
Imagine you just said like, yo, what's up, boys?
The Boogeyman's gonna be approaching at some point soon. Boogeyman, where is he?
And then you just seem like you're
Yeah,
going...
I'm gonna creep you out so much you're gonna be wanting to jump out of this blanket.
Mate, I wanted to jump out as soon as you got under the cover.
What else can we do under here? We should have brought like a pack of cards under here.
Be a very awkward position to play cards in.
Yeah, pretty much would.
Maybe he's on days off.
What's that?
I don't know.
Days off?
Yeah.
What do you think these entities have? I'm not gonna go to work today. I'm just gonna...
He's on annual leave.
I'm on my annual leave, man. I can't be doing this. I've kidnapped enough kids today. That's so ridiculous.
I was making a tiny joke and then you just blew it out of proportion. I'm on annual leave.
Many minutes later.
You come here often?
Yeah.
You come to my bed often?
Alright, I'm gonna do another time check. So the time before was 1:12. Let's hit the refresh on that. There it is. 1:19 AM. Give me your opinion so far on this ritual or Boogeyman challenge. What do you think about this one, Levi? Is this the worst or the best so far?
It's definitely the most uncomfortable.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It's definitely the most awkward bit. We're just constantly cracking jokes and laughing, so it's actually not...
I was going to say it's probably the most comfortable though that we've done.
Just laying in bed in onesie.
We're literally just laying in bed to do this challenge.
Look, if we didn't need this over top of us, it would be very comfortable.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess it would be.
It's just like it's getting very, very hot. Like I'm gonna start sweating buckets soon. Like,
Yeah, we'll have another listen to see if we can hear anything, eh? What can you hear?
nothing.
Well, hang on. I see the pipes. The pipes and the walls.
That's so helpful.
Oh gosh, that freaked me out.
But I didn't do anything.
No, something like... Something.
It could be one of the pillows.
Is it? Oh! What the frick? I couldn't get you on that, could I?
No.
Frick!
I'm too clued up.
Got another 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. Shouldn't be to be like approaching the bed at this point. You should be like walking around. Buddy, I can't hear anything. Do you feel a sense of like dread because you don't know what's out there? Like, do you feel it at all?
was?
No.
If it was a random place, it would be a bit different, like a abandoned house.
Yeah, like a random location.
Yeah, it would be a bit, because you wouldn't know what's around. I am seeing why this challenge might scare people, especially kids.
Because I don't know.
It's the fear of the unknown. It's totally the fear of the unknown.
Which is a very common thing.
Yeah, so I can see why this is effective in that way. Last time that we checked was 119. Let's do a little refresh. Okay, you guys can see. There we go, 128. So it is time to do our second chant. Alright, Levi, do you feel a heavy presence beside the bed?
I do indeed.
Do you? Really?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, apparently we feel a heavy presence. Right, we have to chant this. Are you ready?
Yep.
Boogeyman, Boogeyman, welcome to my home. I am not afraid. I welcome you here. Okay, apparently we have his attention and we can make a wish. I know exactly what I'm asking for. I just want a penis size increase, that'll be great. Thanks, Boogeyman. Increase.
Yeah.
Or increase my channel size. Either way, works for me. I'm not taking this very seriously.
No, you're not. just make me just a tad bit taller. Or a pizza.
Okay, at least your wish is it's valid, I suppose.
Or if it's family friendly.
I think we've gone past family friendly at this stuff.
You're not even in the ballpark of family friendly.
Alright, when you're ready, we can lift the blanket. Very slowly now. Very slowly, very slowly. Breath of fresh air, man. Ooh.
So much better.
Oh my gosh, that was interesting.
Yes.
Jeez. Man, it's so much better to be out of this bed with that blanket on us. Oh my gosh. Out of the blanket. I think the worst thing about that challenge was the fact that it was just getting so freaking hot under there, eh? Favourite challenge, 10 out of 10, kind of thing?
100 out of 10.
100 out of 10.
Yeah.
What, just because you got to lie down?
Yeah. Easiest video ever.
Now that we've completed the Boogeyman challenge, we can understand how this simple game could easily frighten any child. And maybe some delinquent adults. From the children in the 1500 hiding under their blankets, frozen in fear because their parents have told them a tale of a man that would come for them, to nowadays an urban legend that's somehow still believed in. Guys, honestly, it comes down to fear of the unknown. The fact that you're hiding under your own blanket, completely unaware of your surroundings. I think we can put the final nail in the coffin to this story of terror that's well over 500 years old. You can now all sleep soundly in your beds tonight knowing the Boogeyman is officially debunked. The story of the Boogeyman, an entity made up by parents just to keep their children asleep at night. A story at that's well outdated.